Hello, my name is Godwin Allen. I'm the plant manager of Danone's biggest plant in West Africa here in Accra, Ghana. And I'm also a technical commissioner for the Field Ready program also in Ghana. In the next few minutes in this video, I'll be talking about professional attitude. Every organization or every global organization has a culture. There is no organization without a culture. And so in their quest to bring in new team members, to bring in new employees into this organization, they look for candidates who can fit into the organizational structure, and that's what we look for in candidates. In my in the last 3 decades of my career, I've seen this come to play. Despite the technical skills and other competencies that are required, but the right candidate must fit into the culture of the organization. So when we are talking about the culture of the organization, we're talking about the values. We are talking about the things that make the organization the organization. And so you want to bring in people with the right mindset, with the right attitude into such place. So there are some certain things you look at. There are some soft skills that we look at, and that's what brings me to the topic of professional attitude. And first, I like to define what an attitude is. An attitude are the conclusions of your mind, which is influenced by what you think about, what you see, what you read, and where you are at, and where you have been, and where you are. They are behaviors. They are set of behaviors. They are innermost your innermost thoughts that you display on the outside. Then, when we talk about professional attitude, we are talking about collections of traits and choices. So when an employer wants to get an employee into his establishment, he looks out for some certain traits, some certain characteristics that the employee or the potential employee must have to be able to fit in into the dreams and the values of that organization. So I want to quickly run through some of these traits, some of these choices. Number one, I'd like to talk about is integrity. Integrity, when we talk about integrity, we're talking about character, we're talking about uh, honesty principles, we are talking of ethical strength, we are talking of the quality of being honest, honorableness, we are talking of the quality of being incorruptibility, and that's what we are talking about. Then, secondly, that person must have respect for colleagues, respect for confidentiality. Thirdly, communication. The person must be able to communicate effectively, must be able to communicate openly, both verbal and written, and also body languages. These are key traits that you look out for. And that person must also show a deep sense of commitment. Commitment is important. You cannot hire somebody that doesn't have any of these traits. And the person must be dependable. Dependability it's one of the strongest traits that we look out for when we want to bring in people into our organization. And of course, his or her organizational skills are key things that you also look at. How does it meet with work targets? Does it meet with the role targets? How does it respond, or he or she responds to others? And finally, teamwork. And these are how does he contribute to others. And here we're talking about teamwork, not about himself, but about the team. How he harnesses his strength, how he relates to his colleague, how he harnesses his strength to be able to deliver the set goals and objectives of the team. And these are the few things I want to talk about. Time is already against me, but next time I will share more with you on other topics. Thank you very much.